guys. So yeah, we're getting down to the last two games, semi-final, guys. Well done. It's awesome achievement, and we're gonna have a mix in the commentary now. We're gonna have Shaky backing me up in the commentary box.
You boys better play well.
So I'm not going to interview you guys now. I know you're a bit nervous. Your big game coming up, and yeah, good bowling and great stuff, guys. Well done on getting here. Thank you very much. Right?
Thank you, congratulations, chaps. Enjoy the game.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. All the best. Good bowling. Good bowling.
Play well, boys. Eh?
Good bowling, guys.
Good bowling, boys. Eh? Gregor? Good stuff, boy. Yeah. You're on one? 1 and 2.
You're on one.
One again.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just because of your celebrity status, you and Richard Allen.
Probably for the college.
You played well, but you guys have, under the conditions, you guys have done well.
We had to play the shot. It's really difficult.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It's cold.
Right, welcome everybody. Semi-finals of the KZN PBA qualifier. It's been a really fantastic tournament thus far. Myself, Shani Nova on the mic for the semi-final with Roger Bull. Roger and Arnie have done a great job so far. The conditions have not been easy this morning. It's been sort of, the rain's been bucketing down on and off. Gregory Scott, as you guys saw in the previous game, played Mark Rogers, and under the conditions were absolutely fabulous. It was a really good game to watch. Richard Allen managed to beat Chris Strover. I lost to Troy Garland, who's now playing Clinton Knott from the Kingfisher Bowling Association. So looks like we've got representation from Port Natal, Kingfisher and KZN country at this stage. So well done to the semi-finalists. They've done really well to get here. It's been a really strong field from all of Natal, and I think that's what this competition was sort of started for. I was approached by Jan du Plessis and just said we need to be playing more competitive bowls around South Africa, and the only way we can sort of do that is via the PBA platform, which is why we've started the qualifiers all over the country. And it's been absolutely fabulous to see the amount of entries and all the elite players coming together to qualify to go to Durbanville in March next year. So the winners of each semi-final will qualify. Great shot by Richard Allen there. This is the first end, so yeah, it's been very, very good, very well run over 3 clubs. And hopefully the rain stays away for the next couple of hours so we can have the semi-finals and finals. Brilliant. Greg Scott's really played well. On the TV you could see the Fairtree app. We can just encourage everyone to download the Fairtree app. From there you can get the links for your rankings across the country, as well as just click on the link, so you don't have to pay R7 a day or get scanned into any payments. You just click on the link and you can then watch the bowls from around the country. So Greg's playing the backhand just to try and reach Richard's bowl. He's slightly under it. I got a little rub. Raise 2 down, unfortunately.
Hello, Shane.
Hello, Roger.
Welcome to the commentary box.
Thank you, sir. I've done an introduction while you were grabbing a cup of coffee there.
Yeah.
So I was just saying to the viewers out there that PBA and Bowl South Africa have just asked us to try and play more competitive bowls around the country, and this is the initiative that was started by yourself, Arnie, myself, and a couple of the guys from around the country. John Douthwaite has helped. I think it's been fabulous to get the strength of the field from around Natal.
Well, we were just talking about it yesterday when you guys were playing down at Stella or Hillary. That it's probably one of the strongest fields I've seen in a singles tournament for a long time. You bring in all the top players from each region, from your region, Kingfisher. Inland, unfortunately, missed the boat. And then the guys up from Richie from Empangani, he's in the semi-finals here. Jacques from Dundee and Peter Bester from...
Yeah, there's been a nice balance from around Natal, which just shows you that it is the strength, and it does give all the guys an opportunity for the South African selectors to have a look at them.
To have a look, and we got Ray de Crey here again. Let's come to have a look.
Yeah, one of the Port Natal selectors. I know there's been a lot of interest from our guys in Kingfisher that have been sending lots of texts and well wishes. So it's a great initiative, and I think we need to do it more often, if it's possible, at least twice a year.
100%. We can only improve the standard of bowls in the KZN region by having more of these. That's my opinion, my view, and I think Arnie has a similar sort of view as well. And I think next year, I'm not sure if we communicated with yourself, but we've earmarked 2 for next year PBAs, and there's 1 UK qualifier coming to KZN. So that's going to be big.
It's very exciting. I did hear that the UK qualifier is going to be held here. Unfortunately, we missed the boat for various reasons, or whatever the reason was, that we never had our all Natal singles this year. So hopefully we can use that event as our some ranking points.
100%. Look, you get ranking points even if you enter this.
Yes.
So we get ranking points for Masters, you get ranking points for mixed pairs, which the PBA is going to allocate, which is fantastic. Have you had a chance to have a look at the rankings on the PBA Master?
I have. There's been a lot of interest on that. So I know it's being updated regularly because being on the players' representative, so I get calls from the players from around the country really asking questions. Why am I not ranked? And I think you've just got to understand that you've got to give the administration some time to upload all the information.
100%. It's ongoing all the time.
Yeah. So if you are not ranked at this stage, just give it time. Your ranking will pop up, and it's not going to happen overnight. I think these events are going to take place over the next couple of years, and slowly but surely the guys will fit in. And
100% right. Yeah. But I see Greg's holding a nice shot here.
Shane, can you hear me there? So what do you think about Firwood as a venue?
Well, a lot of the guys don't realize that I actually was a member of this club a couple of years ago when I was playing out of Port Natal. I was a member of Hillary. But socially, this place is unbelievable Monday to Friday. They've normally got markets going around, the fires are going, there's music going. So socially, it's an absolutely brilliant club. And what I was most impressed about is how well these greens drain. I played here this morning, and with the amount of rain, myself and Troy thought it was going to be heavy, and it ran beautifully. It was a bit sticky, I mean, the circumstances, but it's not picking up any water, as you can see.
Congratulations to Alta and Johan, they drive the club.
Yep.
And Charlie, whose birthday today is only 6.
Have you got a mic? Have you got a microphone?
I'm talking to you.
Oh.
Pick up the...
Maybe stand away from the commentary box for a bit.
So Richard Allen is 2-1 up. Greg scored on the last end. The score next door with Troy and Clinton is 1-1. Troy's holding there. So we'll keep you updated on both games. I know there's a lot of interested parties from all over the country. We had a lot of interest. So well done to Marius and his team. We've got a good setup here with
well done, Marius.
The live streaming, and I believe it's milliseconds, so there's no delays on the commentary. So well done, Marius.
One of the viewers came to the club this morning and said they could see the rinks because we had moved the camera through the rain, and we hadn't thought about that. That they could actually, yesterday you couldn't see rink 2 and 3 because the cameras were diagonal. So maybe Marius said in future you'll film this way more often at other venues as well.
One of the selectors, Radio Craig, commented on how sad my delivery was this morning, so maybe it's not a good thing.
Don't look at your results.
No.
Marius, can I make this smaller?
Yeah, the chat. Yeah.
I'll bring it to you if they are.
Okay, cool.
Rain's coming back again.
Yeah, you can see as the rain starts to fall, the guys start falling a little meter short. But the quality has been of a really high standard, as you said. So while I've got the two of you here, what do you guys think of the format? I've had 1 or 2 complaints about the guys that got beaten, saying they won the first skin by so far, but then they've lost the second
That's
skin.
tough.
So I think you've got to get your mind around the format and understand that that's what it is, and that's the way it's always going to be, so we've got to accept it, isn't it?
We're not going to change it.
Yep.
The sets are just stepping stones to winning. So you've got to win the set, forget about the score, he's got 1 point.
And it does make it exciting, doesn't it? It keeps you in the hunt all the time.
I mean, you take John Allen today, he lost the first set 10-0.
Yeah, Richard.
He won the second, Richard, he won the second set and then he won the tiebreaker. In a normal game of bowls, he might have lost.
Yeah.
A normal game, 21 shots.
So it is an exciting format. I think it's the future of bowls.
I could see pairs even be played like this more often. You do that at PBA already? The pairs are also set, huh?
Mm.
Yeah.
There's 2 balls.
District should think about it.
We actually did our club mixed pairs the other day on a similar format where we played 2 skins and we were able to finish the whole competition in a day. We just played a knockout, so we had quite a few entries knocked it out, and we were able to play 5 games, 6 games in a day. So,
well, yesterday we were watching the timing, so we finished our 4th. We started our 4th game at
after 2.
just after 2, quarter to. It was about 3:30, and we were finished. You could actually have played another round if you were forced to.
Yeah, we could have played another round.
I presume the other venues had more players, so it might have been another extra 20 minutes there.
Richard Allen playing the forehand. Just slightly wide. Like a 1 too big.
He played really well yesterday.
I believe so. I wasn't here, but I heard he was fantastic. He was also in a top section.
His delivery was superb. He played long well. Maybe he prefers a slightly quicker green.
Yeah. He's a big man. Long way to get down.
Yeah.
Did you play the Impangeni this year? Or say last year? Wouldn't we play many districts?
Yeah. Yeah, we played it in Impangeni.
And the greens were pretty quick.
They were very
nice.
Yeah. Lovely club there.
Congrats, Shane, on your quite a few victories this year. I've forgotten you had so many.
Yeah, fortunate enough to win the KBA singles. We've got our Masters next week, where I've got Mr. Clinton Knott's first game, I think, or no, second game. He's in our section. But I'm just happy to see that there's some good few youngsters that have come through in Kingfisher, especially more of an older district. We've got Jason Knott that's marking for his dad. Yeah. It's just nice to see the youngsters coming through. Obviously, Terence McGlynn is our reigning champion, Masters champion. So there's some good youngsters coming out, which is exciting.
You got Tim,
Pierre.
I was impressed with your 2 and your 4, the KZN 4s. They were really good. The third and the second, really.
Yeah,
really
we got. That's why I say we've got Rodney Goetz as only playing for a couple of years. He's managed to sneak into the B side. So I think events like this is what's going to encourage the youngsters to come and play, because it's exciting. It's not that old man stigma, and you've got some money to play for as well, which is pretty exciting. Really good shot by Richard Allen.
That's what he was doing yesterday. Really powerful. So I was talking to Roger about it yesterday, that even if it's not a PBA competition, we should have a money type competitions like this.
Yeah.
So it gives a chance to share the skill sets around with all the guys in the province.
I think that's the key. That's the key, to keep it interesting, keep it exciting.
And you don't always need a sponsor. This was almost crowdfunded. Really speaking, through the entrance fee. Thanks to Firwood gave us a good amount, and Roger and his company.
Oh, we were chatting about it last night. With regards to sponsorship, a sponsor will give you money if they're going to get mileage. And the more people we got playing the game, the more people we got viewing the game, then sponsors are happy to come and give you some cash to benefit from it.
I mean, since the launch the official launch of Grippy Stuff on Friday night, Sam's been inundated with orders, which is fantastic.
Right.
You know, so money well spent. You know, you're getting some return. You've seen the figures.
But take hats off to Sam and Grip and Stuff, because they've taken a gamble. You don't know what you're going to get, what the sponsor going to get.
A lot of money.
And fortunately, they have got some return out of it, and good on them. That'll encourage more sponsors to come forward.
Yeah, look, I mean, not just local. We're talking now West Coast bowlers in Australia that's got it on their website, Gripping Stuff. So they've placed their second order now. New Zealand's interested. We've seen the guys up in Scotland in December, hopefully, if they open. There's two brands in Scotland, you know them.
Yeah.
One you're ambassador for. So possibly we can grow from there.
It's phenomenal that a South African brand is going international. It's a hell of an achievement.
It's hats off to Sam, like you said. I mean, she's worked tirelessly for 3 years now, getting the formula right. Guys that do like it, we launched the tube on Friday.
Yep.
The tube, the guys asking for the tube. John Allen, Richie's younger bit, he's going to the Sharks to have a chat to them about it. So it's not just bowls; it's for any sport.
I really enjoy that tube, or the lipstick, so you can sort of keep it in your pocket.
Oh yes,
Fantastic product, especially in conditions like today.
no, it's perfect for gripping stuff today. Let's give one to Greg Scott. He asked for one.
Yep.
He says he needs a bit of assistance holding the bowl.
There's huge value in that. So well done to Sam, and I wish you all the best.
So maybe we can bring Mr. John Kennellan to the commentary box and give us his thoughts. And John's an old campaigner. He's got years and years of experience.
That's 4 to Richard.
How's it, John? Well done, Reg. How's it, John?
Hello, Roger. How you doing? Good.
Nah, good man. Maybe just give us a little short version of what you think of the tournament and so far, and maybe some ideas for going forward.
Well, I think it's been great. You know what I mean? I personally think it gives everybody another opportunity besides playing districts and limiting yourself to such a small area. And this gives a great opportunity for a lot of people to come into the game, starters and also oaks that have been playing and haven't been able to make it quite. It's their opportunity to prove that they in actual fact are good, as they say.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the guys, we know what it's like when I wasn't picked for the district side, and this is your chance to come and prove yourself. And
yeah, and it's a matter of it's you against everybody else. There's no hanky-panky with anything else. Come and play, and then
100%.
The tournament itself, so far, it's been great. I love the format of sets because it's exciting. You know, you're watching it and it's action all the time, and you never know what's going to happen. Much better, but then you look at a cricket test match after 5 days, you see a great result, but then the going rate is everybody wants to watch T20s, and this is what it's all about.
The shorter versions,
Yeah, John, I think just on that point, I think we spoke about it, playing more competitive bowls and getting the opportunity. You had Roger Bull, yourself, famous guys in bowls. Guys can only play against you in interprovincials and district competitions. This type of format gives you the opportunity to play against the better players.
You know? Absolutely right, and it gives you more opportunities as well. You know what I mean? And it's good. You know, I'd like to see a pairs involved as well, and not just the singles. Even if it is just a sort of a second-rate one with less sponsorship, that's no problem. But it gives the game more exposure to people playing.
Yeah, I think, John, you touched on that possibly a few months ago or a month ago. I think next year we'll change the format slightly. So the guys that get knocked out can maybe move on to play some pairs and maybe earn some money. So maybe we'll spread the money a little bit further down the line. So we'll just maybe bring you into the fold and say come to the meetings and we can chat about it.
No, we need John's experience.
Yeah. So and you indicated that you're very keen to get involved, which is great. But I'm going to leave you two here in the commentary box for a bit. I'm going to go and grab my breakfast. And enjoy it, guys. I'll see you later.
Well done, though, Roger. It's good. It's great.
So, Jono, you've played around the world. Obviously, I know you've won the Hong Kong Open, played in a few, all over the world, as I say. We've got to grow these types of competitions. How are we going to develop the game to another level? What are your views on that? Are we on the right track?
I think this is one way of going. You know what I mean? It's another option for people to play. It's another option for me.
There were some big surprises.
Yeah, and I think also that it's also great to have a non-gender-based tournament as well.
Agreed.
Because so often the ladies always chirp that they can beat us, they can beat the men.
They draw better than us.
They draw better than us, and that's a drawing game. And it's good to see that some of them did play and some of them did very, very well.
Yeah.
And it'd be great to somehow see a lady come through and win the whole thing. And it's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
You know, not impossible at all.
I think it's going to go from strength to strength once people understand and accept that this is what the format is. And go, like you say, go back to your clubs, practice, have more events, and get used to the format. It's going to take off in a big way.
Yeah, I definitely think so. Yeah, definitely. It's great. Yeah.
So just an update on the scores. We got Troy's just dropped, I think, at 2, which will make it 5-4 to Clinton after 6 ends. I'm not sure, we're just having a bit of a measure here with Richard and Greg. But Greg was holding definitely 1. umpires going to come and have a look.
I think also, I was talking to Roger during the week, the idea would be to promote this as a PBA venture, and the PBA could have something like a Ryder Cup format, whereby your top 8 players ranked on the ranking systems of those taking part, and that's actually chosen on that year.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a 3-year period, but the last year, and that's what you're striving for, to get into the top 7 or the top 8 to play maybe an international against one of the other countries or something like that. It'd be fabulous. And then also, even if you choose that side and say, right, fine, let's do a tour around South Africa and play against the locals. Port Natal side, and get the Port Natal chooser guys, and whatever the case may be. I
really think that's a great idea, but I think you've got to get the buy-in from all the districts, number one, which I think we have got. I know that most of the districts, out of the 20 districts, had qualifiers, and they've done really well. And I think over the next 2 or 3 years, and once that ranking system has sort of been established, it will be a great idea to have a national PBA sort of view these competitions more often. A great initiative by Fairtree.
Absolutely.
RG and his team, they really spent a lot of time, effort and thinking and putting this all together, and it's worked out. I know Clinton Knott did our Kingfisher KBA one, which Tim Woolley won, so he's off to Cape Town. And I know we only had 24 for this year, but I think once everyone saw how exciting it was and how this one's worked, I know we'll definitely get a bigger entry next year as well.
Yeah, I think maybe you must look at, perhaps if you've got a bigger sponsor, is cutting down on the entry fee. Because a lot of the people are saying to pay the entry fee to play 3 games of that sort of thing is really worth. It's like a bit of a gamble. But I see that this one is actually spread a lot. Money is spread a lot, and it's not just a winner takes all. Which for me is a far better way of doing it. So that's on the right step.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. I know our entry was also 500 rand. But we've got to cover the flights for the winner to get to Cape Town and his accommodation and all that. So I understand that. But like you say, we get a sponsor that can put that money up and then get more entries. We're definitely we've learned from this. Only year number one.
For sure. Yeah.
It looks like Troy's holding 4 there. Holding 3, drawing for the 4th. Slightly wide, so it looks like it's going to be 3 to Troy. He really is playing well. Clinton just missed the jack with his last ball. That'll make this score 7-5 to Troy to play.
They're measuring for the shot?
No, they're taking one out.
Which one? Richard.
Greg was holding.
Greg. They measure for 3.
3. Put Greg back in the set, so he gets a 3 there. Really impressed with young Troy, to be fair. We played against them in the last 8 of the KZN 4s. And between Arnie Muscat and Troy, they were phenomenal. They were really, really good. So he's a good youngster. He's got a good temperament. Good one for the future for Port Natal.
Absolutely.
He played B-side last year. Maybe I'm lucky not to be back in the B-side.
Absolutely. He's had a good season. He's got some good points.
Back to you, Rog.
Thanks for your time, John. Much appreciated.
John, one of the legends in the game. Always nice.
John deserves a nice ice cold one now.
Get it.
I can just want a cracker there against Troy.
Front toucher.
3, eh? Cool. 6-5.
7-5
puts Greg back in the game.
Greg's back in the game, yeah. What a gentleman Greg's got. One of my very good friends, always.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
lovely guy.
And he can play balls, that's for sure.
He's a tough competitor. No,
you seen the veterans, Port Natal veterans side?
No, he's nice one.
He's nice.
He's not there yet. Not there yet.
Okay, well done. So he replaced you. You've gone up to the vets and Greg's in the A side.
Well, basically, Van der Stroot came in as lead.
Yeah.
and when I went to vets. So, no, well done to Warren. He deserves. He's been around for a while. He's been knocking on the door. Played B-side last year. Or this
Yeah, he
year.
deserves his chance. Warren's been knocking on the door for quite a few years. I played with him at Hillary. He was my pairs partner. We won the pairs together at Hillary. And he deserves his chance. Good man, Warren, for the split.
Yeah, he's pretty much consistent. He'll do well. We know he'll do well.
So the rain does seem to have died down, is it?
Yeah, it's a slight drizzle so far.
Greens have drained unbelievably.
I'll tell you what, I'm gobsmacked because I thought they're going to be puddles all over the place, and there's not one.
Not one,
I haven't seen one puddle.
I thought that when we got here this morning, it was really coming down, and I said to the president, how well do your greens drain? And he said, brilliantly. And I thought, okay, well, let's have a look. And like you say, not even a puddle anywhere.
No, it rained all night. So
I was watching you guys play in Durbanville last year, and the conditions seemed pretty similar. What was it?
Not as much rain as this.
Yep.
We had probably like a little bit of rain, like the drizzle we're having now. Other than that, it was a little bit fresh. But other than that, it was good. The greens are very good.
Richard Allen's just drawn the shot about half a metre behind.
Well. Great balls, Rich. Yeah, Durbanville, you got 3. You've played there before.
Yeah.
3 magnificent greens.
Lovely venue, eh?
It's unbelievable. The greenkeeper there does a fantastic job. Sure. I was down there last week, and the greens are still running like they were in March. Haven't changed much. So
we've got our provincials there this year. The A-side's going to Cape Town, so I'm looking forward to playing there again.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
As long as the wind doesn't blow in Cape Town.
Yeah. I see Annika Skip has joined.
Okay.
She joined Durbanville. She'll be running the academy, I think, out of Durbanville, which Fairtree have now started.
Okay, awesome. They've done amazing things for bowls, and it's going to just, you can see the game's growing.
Making it more exciting now.
Yeah. Call it a measure. Looks like I'll put my hats on to say that Richard's holding from here.
Well, I'm not sure which is the measure.
For second shot.
Nah. It could be a measure for shot, he's saying.
Yeah, okay.
But
looks like
he's close, yeah.
He's in the area.
No, he's very close. He's got a number.
Yeah, Grego's drawn.
No, he's got
played, Greg.
Very good. He's pretty much on the money all the time, Greg.
Yeah, he's steady. Looks like Richard's gonna.
I see Troy's on the last end, and they're 7-all.
Oh, 7-all in Troy's game, last end.
Clint's holding, right?
Close. Oh, what a shot. He hasn't missed anything today, has he?
Picked up 2.
Yeah, looks like 2 to Richard. He's really played well. The gentle giant.
2.
Gets spotted. 2 to Richard. Well played, Richie.
Very good. Great balls.
Oh, cometh the moment, cometh the man, they say, eh?
Yeah, Richie was player of the day yesterday.
Is it?
He was so consistent the whole day.
Yeah,
the greens are running maybe 2 seconds faster, which he probably prefers.
Yeah,
and yeah, he didn't miss much yesterday either.
It looks like Clinton's just drawn the shot next door. Pretty close, probably a foot away. Troy's got to play the forehand and just try and slip inside there. Not far away, Troy boy.
He's close. Oh, didn't get that wiki, would it be very close?
Got a slight wick, stopped you from getting the shot. Clinton's chasing the ball.
He likes it.
Yeah. Knocked himself onto the kitty. So if Clinton manages to win this end, Troy's got the last ball, he'll win the first skin. Let's see what Mr. Troy can do. He might be a little bit up and at it, have a go at putting the jack in the box.
He's added a foot or 2.
He's not going to be short, that's for sure.
I think it's quite close.
I think he's got it. Oh, just got a week off the short ball. Good effort, Troy. I've really been impressed with Troy. Good man.
He's doing well. Greg's holding one, yeah, on the TV ring.
Yeah, he's probably 2 feet out. Richie looks slightly under it. Oh, it's good. He's playing the backhand. He's sort of 3 behind, so he needs to score a couple this end to keep himself in the skin. Playing a good one. Just behind the jack, a foot away. He just wants to get it close, make sure that he can keep his lead.
Not far off.
Nice. I think he's slightly under it. Yeah. Even in the conditions, we've got quite a few spectators that have come down to watch these guys play. So well done to the spectators in the weather.
Clint's on A3 is holding a cracker there. Maybe a foot and a half away from the jack.
So he's won the first skin, but Richie, he's just going to slip inside. Yeah, Clinton's won the first skin. Holding a good one. Maybe 2 now.
See, Greg's drawing for 3 to peel.
Get himself back in the skin.
Get to peels. Looks like 3.
Oh, I'll take Greg. That's a great shot. Well, Peel's on the set. This is why it's so exciting. All to play for. So it's kind of the PBA to give us 2 slots. The winner of each game is guaranteed a flight to Cape Town and play in the PBA.
I think the guys will have the option if they want to play in the final or play the final. Because the difference in the money is 2,000 Rand, 12 for the winner and 10 for the run-out.
Well, I've had a chat to the guys, and I think the feeling is that they'll split the bucks because of the conditions. It's really coming
say
down.
11 each, and that's it.
11 each, and off you go. But then again, if the conditions are good, I just said to the guys, maybe the viewers, they might want to see the final.
The guys have come down to watch.
Yeah. So we'll see what the weather's like.
How they split the money is up to them, but I think they should still play.
Yeah.
My view.
I think they'll play. Be a good final. Either way, whoever's in it is
100%.
Fantastic talent on show here. Clinton not going for number 4.
So maybe next year we'll make sure the prize money is a big differential, so the guys will have to play.
Yep.
Don't make it too close.
Yeah.
Do like a 12 and an 8 or something.
Yeah, but like we were saying earlier, this is a trial run. I mean, we've never done this before.
100%.
And we've seen that it works, and there is a demand for it, and we just got to now fine tune it.
Yeah, it's like if you guys have one down in Kingfisher, and it doesn't have to be a qualifier, and say, guys, if you're free, you can even do it with your own competition.
Yeah.
With your classic you have down there.
The Riverside Classic.
Riverside, yeah. Maybe change that.
Might look at something similar to that. Like you said, we want to get people excited to come down and play. You get the same old formats. We've got Park Hill, Easter tournament, you've got Mshlan, you've got all these tournaments every month you can play in a different
too much forward, don't you?
Yeah, you want to get the men and women playing together, husbands and wives, all sorts. And this is a fantastic format to be able to allow everyone to play.
I don't know if you've heard, but the format has changed at Durbanville for next year in March. So it will be 64 players. Everybody will play singles. The sectional winners, the 16 sectional winners, continue playing their singles. The balance will end up playing pairs.
Yep.
And you might be paired up with anyone. Doesn't matter. So they'll allocate.
You don't have to go with a partner.
Based on your ranking, they don't get a partner anymore now. and then there might be a little bit that might dangle the carrot for the pairs as well.
Yep.
So maybe not go to potters. Maybe they use their money to spread.
Yeah, gives the guys some cash money.
Yeah.
Hence the name Professional Bowl.
Correct.
Greg looks like he's playing the backhand to try and sit Richie out.
Might be a bit
trail
tight.
the jack. He's just slightly under it. Great weight for the jack. He gets the jack, he makes 3. We'll try it again with his last ball. Last end of, second last end of the set. Richie holding a good one.
I think Richie's going for cover, or not?
I think he's just drawing another one. Maybe block the hand.
Good road.
Just slightly under it, not reaching.
I don't think it's in the way for the backhand.
No, Greg plays the same shot, same weight. Gets the bowl of the jack. Yeah, he's close. Very close.
He's got it.
Oh, what a great shot Greg's got. He's got the shot out of it. Holding the one.
Clinton has just drawn a cracker there.
Seems
On 3.
Clint has taken command in that game.
He's 3 up in the second set.
Yeah.
Huh?
And he's holding a good one there. Richie.
Didn't want to come back, eh? Weight was good.
It's going to be close. I think his weight is good, so he might even be counting. It might be a measure. We'll see what the marker says.
He's just out.
No indication from the marker at this stage.
He's not going to commit to it. You're looking for the measure? No measure.
Punchy Greg, yep.
So Greg's picked up 4 shots and 2 ends. Alright?
He has.
3 and 1.
3 and 1. 1 up playing the last.
Troy's up 2 there, maybe 3.
I think it looks like
3.
3. Clint's holding 3 good ones there.
Yeah.
So that's 6 shots in 2 ends, a commanding lead going into to the final skin. But the history about Clint, he's been in our A side for the last 2 years now. Very dedicated, committed lead. And it just shows you these guys that lead and just talk to the jack.
100%.
Normally just end up getting on top.
I mean, even when we play the Clint and his partner,
Low
for Mullen, yeah, in the pairs final, I thought he should have stuck to lead. That was my view.
Yeah.
And Low normally skips.
Yeah, they seem to have tried to, like we said earlier, Kingfisher's an aging district where the experienced players like Low for Mullen and the guys are getting a bit older, and they're trying to encourage the youngsters and grow them. So he has started skipping at club level. At district level, he's still leading.
Okay.
And they're trying to develop him, but I agree with you. He's just so steady up front.
Yeah.
Put Woods in the head all day long for you. But they did well to get to the final.
100%.
You yourself and Wayne, the guys were talking big numbers when you were smashing the Oaks on the way through to the final. So you guys are a deadly combination, and they sort of held their own against you in the final.
Wayne's always a threat to anybody. I mean, doesn't matter who he plays with.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clint's just draw another one. So like you said, he's got a commanding lead now. He's holding. Troy's going to be under pressure.
Oh, Greg really played a good year.
Richie needs one, yeah.
No, Richie under pressure. He's played the big shots. So
yeah.
He's got 3 bowls left, and you can almost put a bet on it that he'll get something out of it with one of the 3 bowls.
Looks like he might be a bit narrow.
He's got good weight.
Slightly narrow, that's all.
Yeah, his weight's good. Clint's
got the rub there, yeah. But they have the right weight.
What's Greg going to try and tuck it away?
He's got the weight for that. but definitely got the
a
weight
mile
for it.
away.
And he's got it.
Oh, he's played a banger. That's brilliant.
Yes.
Makes Richard's life very difficult. Looks like he might have a little bit of a run to open it up.
He's going to have to try and open it up. Comes the rain again.
Yep, bucketing down again. Shame. Just as the pressure's on.
I hope he's got a tuba gripping stuff.
Yeah, he does. He's definitely having a go.
But tight again.
Oh. Seriously under pressure. Just explain the rules to me, Dodge. I know we've been playing this all weekend, but now he can only nominate the burn in the trial in
The third end of the tie break. Yeah.
So if he
burns it 2 meter,
2 meter mark,
yeah,
so
he's still down.
he's still be down.
If I was Greg, I would have gone for the 2 meter.
Well, I think he's got the 2 covered anyway. I think if the jack pops out there to that bowl, he's just covering Richie's bowl at the back, which he's really played a cracker. Good thinking, Greg. Great shot. Now that does leave him with a dead draw if he wants the shot. Or hope for a miracle.
But he's playing with a foot or 2 of the wave.
Gets the white out to his sideball. All right. Okay, let's see. His weight looks pretty good. I just think he's under it again. Yeah. He's just not taking grass on that hand, but his weight
was good for a shot.
Yeah. Great effort. Okay, so Greg Scott wins the first set of the semi-final. Can you see the score there with Clinton? Homer's in the way of the scoreboard. There we go. I'll update you on the scores as soon as the mark
Rain's coming down now.
Yeah, it's been on and off, so probably go on for another 10 minutes or so. Not looking good out there. You just leave them on until as long as possible. What do you think?
Well, it becomes unplayable, yeah. Maybe
everyone's running for cover.
I'll give them an option of coming off for a while if they want.
Yeah, you're going to have a chat to them. Let's see. We're not going to run out of time, so I think if the conditions are unplayable or uncomfortable, it might be a good idea for them to come off for 10 minutes or so. I see our cameraman's running around and moving cameras around to get it out of the rain. They started off really well, yeah, weight's good, back level. But Clinton is now 9-0 up after 3 ends against Troy Garland. Troy boys seem to be struggling a little bit in the rain.
I'll get it back from them. That's fine. If you just give me a receipt next week sometime. Okay.
Thanks. Usually we don't talk, but when we don't get any entry fee and
Troy's played a good shot there. Looks like he's holding 3, which he desperately needs at the stage being 9-0 down. So 9-3 to Troy after 4 ends, 5 to play there. On the TV rink, looks like Gregory is still holding.
He's going to chat to them also.
I think Roger's just going to give the guys the option to come off with the weather the way it is. Not picking up water, the surface and the drainage is very, very good. Richie doesn't like it, he thinks he's slightly under it. I think now with the rain, the conditions change slightly, the ball holds up. He just didn't quite have the weight. So yeah, it looks like it's just getting a bit heavier now, so Greg just not reaching.
There's a fiddling down.
Yeah, Marcus says it's a measure.
I wouldn't like to be out there.
Yeah. I don't think they want to commit at this stage. They're scared to make mistakes.
It's really close.
Yeah, he's just going to run through. Doesn't want to be short to the rain.
But it's really difficult. You guys can come off if you want.
Yeah,
no, he's looking up there because he was jogging.
yeah, Greg is asked to come off. He just said
Who's
he
winning this? It's brand new. Yeah.
Yeah, they've just started.
Troy might want to stay on. He just scored a 3.
Troy's family is finding his weight. He just picked up the 3 on the last end. So he'll probably want to stay on. He's holding 2 now. Yeah, 2 to Troy. Clinton does have another ball. Yep, the TV rinks come off. And we'll see if we can get the cameras to focus on the other semi-final. Those guys are probably just going to finish the end and then come off as well.
The guys tucked up at home in the TV room. Good luck. We're getting waterlogged here though. The ceiling's coming in with the water here, and the Morris is trying to save his wires and stuff. Here comes a run.
Yeah, it's flooding here where we stand.
Clinton's having a run.
Oh, one out.
They took one out. Good shot.
Only
Good
one.
shot.
So that makes the score 9-4 after 5 ends. Clinton's won the first set. He's just joined us.
Where's all the bags?
So Clinton not sort of in charge at the moment. He's just got to hold on. And he'll be qualified and ready to go to Cape Town. What?
Just come out. It's because it's cold now. Just keep moving.
So we've got our sponsors, grip and stuff,
That is not a cool shoe. That's why I put
ready
it
to
down
give the players some grip and stuff so that the ball doesn't slip out of their hands. Yeah.
Sam is having.
So let's talk next generation sports wax. Simply rub your fingers into the tin and rub my fingers together. You do this for a few seconds, you'll feel that your fingers get more tacky. So many applications for bowls, netball, rugby, any contact sport where you're going to need a bit of grip, as well as surfing. That one's coming soon. Very good in wet conditions. So the name says it all, gripping stuff.
That's all, yeah. Welcome back, guys. Bit of a rain delay there. So it looks like it's nice and cleared. The greens.
So a big shout out to Sean Barlow. Gave us a call.
Yes.
Mr. Man United. Said that he's really impressed with the commentary today.
Fantastic.
Now,
Thanks, Red.
Thanks, Red.
And those Man United bowls aren't for sale yet?
Yeah, I did hear a number being thrown around, 25,000 rand for the Man United bowls.
That's for the two, yeah. Other two.
We'll chat about the other two.
We'll talk about it.
The number one Man United fan in South Africa, Sean Barlow.
Most definitely.
Don't tell me I'm not stupid. Right, so we're off. Looks like Richie's holding with the back pole there. Big downpour that came down just to upset the players enough. Come off for a quick break and back on. Gregory Scott give it the shot away, but a good effort.
So Clint's 9-4 up against Troy. A couple of ends to go.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to hold on to his lead. He did say I just had a chat to him now in the break, and he said he's actually glad the rain came down because Troy started finding it. He just started nailing 4 around the jack. He was happy with the rain, and once again it seems to have disrupted Troy's sort of rhythm, and he's just not finding the weight again. So lucky for Clint there, he's just got to nail this and keep Troy under pressure. He's played a good one. Well done, Clint.
Yeah, good ball. Just in front of the jack as well, so it's
makes life
in your eye, yeah.
Greg 2 down, playing the forehand, just trying to slip his short bowl and reach his short bowl.
Yeah, doesn't look too shabby, yeah. Okay,
it's just not reaching, still 2 down. A bit of a blocker there from Richie. Seems to make Gregory's life very difficult with that, right in the line of that port to get to the white.
It's always one down there.
Yeah, only the one. Clinton drawing for the bonus. Got a meter to draw in. Greg's playing with a bit of weight. Oh, just missed his short bowl, so 2 to Richard. Good start to the set for Richie. Score next door, 10-4 to Clinton after 6 ends. It's unbelievable how these greens drain.
Amazing, huh?
We had a flash sort of downpour like that at Riverside, and the green would definitely hold water.
Would be close to the river.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Yeah. Although this is a valley. It's in a valley, yeah. But it does drain well.
Yeah, it drains unbelievable. Great facility here for the families. I'm sure it must be very festive here in the summertime.
It's awesome to watch bowls from here as well.
Yeah.
And then Arnie might have mentioned it yesterday online. They don't want to extend the veranda,
yeah?
All the way down. So you'll have all this viewing space. And the
seems to be a growing club, eh?
And then take the windows out from the bar and bring it up here, like
up to the
warmer beach. Warmer?
Oh, yeah.
Great. They got a vision.
Well, that's what it's about, isn't it? You can bring your kids. Very family sort of orientated. I could start by Richie. Weight's good. Yeah, Troy's drawn a good one, right behind the jack. Fighting back, trying to keep himself in the game here.
I had to chat to him during the rain break, and he was still pretty amped.
Yeah.
and just trying to tell him to be calm. And I think he's going to give himself a chance here.
Yeah. I mean, that's, we were chatting earlier, that's just the beauty about the format, isn't it? You always got a chance. If you get a 3 or a 4, you're right back in the skin. Yesterday, Troy was playing Paul Mayo. He was 9-1 down, came back to win the skin 10-9.
Well, my boy!
Troy going a front puncher.
9-1 now.
9-1 down against Paul, and he won the set 10-9. It's up at 2 or 3, and off the win.
That just shows you.
Yeah, lovely format. Never give up.
Very close, yeah.
Gregory Scott drawing the shot. Well played. Clinton's having a little run next door. Oh, just flipped through the hole. Great
You might
effort.
just drop the 3 or 4 and you'll be almost back in the game.
100%. That's why I say you always got a chance. The pressure does weird and wonderful things to players.
Troy doesn't look too shabby, yeah.
He's really playing well on that forehand. Yeah, he's played it cracker. That's brilliant. That's three within 15 centimeters.
I think Greg could be holding 2 here.
You can put them inside an aero box the way they're packed at the moment.
Absolutely, and I'm sure
They're not even that close in the box.
Mr. Clinton's having another run.
He's quite a good driver, eh?
He's accurate, mate. He's going to get on the short one. Short balls are killing him.
But he's on that road for now, sure. He's done the mat already. He's 5 to go. He's waiting for the ball.
Troy drawing for 4. He gets 4. Yeah, it's 10-8, and he's right back in the game. He's very close.
No, he's got it.
Oh, brilliant, Troy. So clearly a hometown favourite here. Port Natal.
I'll play with him. I'll play bowls with him.
Troy's a good man. We were chatting earlier about your performance in the Alcatel Falls, the two of you, and you were very, very irritating. The two of you.
From the bowl sense, eh?
Every time we got it close, either Troy or Arnie took us off.
Greg's close here.
Greg, just going to run through.
Yeah. Well, I remember you from when you were still young and beautiful and Gauteng.
And slim.
And your dad played bowls?
Yeah.
Where you played out of?
I actually played out of Suburb Sports initially.
Suburb Sports? Deep South?
The Deep South, where men are men and so are the women. No, fantastic learning
Gardens.
Yeah. No, we had fantastic times. I learned my bowls in the south of Joburg, and we used to play against you guys from Morningside, I think, in those days, right? And then I moved on to the Italian club.
Lovely club.
Unfortunately, I believe it's closed today.
Yep, unfortunately, it's true.
But yeah, it's. I played a youngster by the name of Tyron yesterday, and he said, "Oh, you play quite nicely. How long have you been playing?" And I said, "Oh, 99 we started," and he then looked at me in a different way.
Tyron from our club,
the youngster, youngster. So.
Yeah, because you're about the same age. He's early 40.
Yeah. Thanks, Arnie.
Well, your wife says you're about 50, but...
Looks 40, is 50, and behaves like
a 12-year-old.
I like your IQ, my wife says. I can't get that low. We're not pulling for anybody, but Troy being the youngest player left in the pack here.
He's a hometown favourite, you know. He's an absolute gentleman, Troy.
I mean, he's shot down there.
Turn it in.
Yeah. Two ends to play in that game.
Clinton's holding one.
Clinton's holding. He's just holding on to his lead.
Which is going to pull the jack, yeah.
Yeah, he's just got it. Holding the shot.
2 Port Natal versus 2 from everywhere else. Been great.
Yeah, it's a great diversity amongst the districts.
Yeah, well, I think
Clint's holding 2 there, possibly.
It shows you the depth of bowlers around, you know.
We had a conversation the other day. I know Port Natal's a very, very strong district, but if we had to pick a Natal side, you could pick a side that would be very good to go and compete in the likes of anywhere in the world, really.
So just out of that, we were chatting to Ray de Cray, and we were chatting on the net, and he said
Oh, well played, Troy.
He played for KZN, and I didn't realise that, because I knew Port Natal started in 1975, I think it was.
Yeah.
But anyway, in those days, Port Natal
Hey, Richard, do another one?
Yeah.
and the rest of
Very good,
Natal
Rich.
people started to play them.
Oh, really?
And then he was like
Richard's
John
old one too.
Cannon came in afterwards. He came back here to bring me, show me the pictures.
Okay, that's a good story. Right?
Lovely history, so we want to maybe get that back again.
Yeah. It would be great to pick an invitational side one day from Natal to go and play someone.
The Port Natal guys, so we similar size of districts combined.
Yeah.
Then things that were stopped that were wonderful was a thing called the McAllister Cup.
Okay.
It was the winners of all the Maritzburg district tournaments. Played all the winners of the Port Natal district tournaments.
Yeah.
So our forwards played their single, played our single, and that was a hell of a thing because you couldn't get selected; you had to win to get in there.
Yeah.
And that was amazing, and that stopped unfortunately.
So big congratulations to Clinton Knott, who's
got through, eh?
he's got through. He's picked up a 2, which means Troy can only peel the game, and Clinton's won the first skin. So well done to Clinton. He'll be joining Tim Woolley from Kingfisher. The two of them can finish their interprovincials in Cape Town and stay on for 4 days holiday, and then play the PBA. So
Wonderful.
well
To have
done to them.
two people from your district.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome achievement for our guys. I'm so proud of them.
I think there's only 64.
Yeah.
64 entries on there.
Yeah, it's limited to 64, yeah.
Which were 30.
Right at the trigger.
The top 30 are seeded, so there's only a few spots really.
34.
They like Troy, they gave it a good run.
Yeah, he's done well. He played really well against me this morning. He sort of struggled now again. But Clint was good as well. And that, like we were saying earlier, the pressure, the guy's getting there first and you sort of now forcing to turn him over. It's makes your life very difficult.
I know you're a great driver, but the draw kills people quite a lot.
No, this is what I said to Troy earlier. He was expecting me to do a lot more hitting, but the trouble is when you miss and you're dropping 3s and 4s in the sets, it's almost impossible to come back there. So you don't mind dropping 1, maybe 2, but you got to.
You want to go and interview Clint
Yeah.
No, he's your mate.
from your district?
Yep, I'll go and have a chat to Clinton.
Okay.
We'll keep quiet from there. Well, Shaky's going down to talk to his teammate there, and Troy. We've enjoyed everything we've been doing, gentlemen, ladies. I don't know if we're going to hold the final, I'm not sure.
We've
I
got
think we
Fred Swanepoel, yeah.
Because people have come down to watch it.
We'll be at your truckers down on Friday. We look forward to that. Good man. You guys are on camera, so
That's what it's about.
no,
It's about
no signs.
maybe getting some viewership and on YouTube.
We were chatting about our selector, Radio Cray. Welcome, yeah. Thanks for making the run out and working with all the great bowls.
Yeah. I mean, they've been in terrible conditions today. It's looking sort of half gloomy sunny. Once again, thanks to Marius doing screaming.
I'm going to go and talk to Shane.
They're going to go down and chat to the guys. Jane's looking very nervous here. Her husband, Greg, he won the first set. She's determined to go to Cape Town.
So Greg is holding.
She's going to have to
Probably about a
crowdfund
metre
to get
short.
there.
He's not short this time, that's for sure.
Sell a few more cars.
All right, so we're going to have a chat to.
Sorry, I had to move out of the way. Ray couldn't see past my stomach.
Congratulations, mate. Give us a hug there. Well done, mate. We're proud of you. We were just saying, 2 of us Kingfisher guys, you yourself and Tim Woolley, that have qualified. That's a great achievement.
Fantastic, very excited.
Well done, mate. So how was the game?
Oh, tough. You never take anybody for granted, and although I had a good first set, we really played well in the second. The rain didn't help either of us, and I managed to finish it off at the end.
Well, just we were saying to the spectators at home that Troy started finding it as the rain started coming down, and you were pretty glad to get off for 10 minutes and just have a break. So well done, bud.
It was difficult to get back, and you almost like asked for a second instead of trialing to get used to the changes again. But that's all part of the game, and it makes it more exciting.
Yeah, sure. I'm chuffed.
All right. Mind the way.
No, like I
All right. Come, well done, Clint. Wish you all the best.
Thanks so much.
Good luck in Cape Town, mate.
Camera.
Just waiting for Troy. We're going to have an interview with Troy now. That's good. Just waiting for Troy. Troy, bud, come and have a chat. Yeah, I know you don't like the camera. Just wave at the crowd there. Wave at Jaco and I do. Oh, shame. Well played, you, but hard line. Thanks for the stick this morning.
Did you say error? Your wife sorted errors. Why you and your son's got errors?
Thanks.
Thank you very much. I had to. Are you playing third and fourth? Charlie wants to know for the Greens. No. Just to see him, just
the same money.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to know the setup.
No.
We might have our own.
Like Richie's draw number.
You might have no Port players. Quite possible.
In what?
The last two.
Oh, well.
He likes to shine the second set, Rich.
So we need. If you're pulling for your district, we're gonna have to pull for Greg Scott here. Otherwise, for Port Natal to be out of the whole lot.
You know, fortunately, we've got obviously Roger and Wayne and a few of the guys that have already qualified to go that are there next year representing Port Natal. But the Port Natal hope now lies with Gregory Scott. He's got to fight back. He's 6-1 down. See you play.
Troy, bad luck, my boy. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. You came back strong there.
Yeah, I thought I'd give myself a chance with a 4, but
you had to score the next end.
Yeah, I had to get the next.
But we're proud of you.
How many days do you play?
And you were the youngest one left, so that's why people are rooting for you.
Yeah.
We're in Cape Town. No, it's 4 days.
Half 4 months later.
So you got to Sunday.
And we're proud to play with you a lot, and we look forward to. I hope it gives you more confidence.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's very good.
So I've got Clint's wife here for an interview.
New format was actually. Actually, think a little bit.
Thanks, Ross.
Enjoy your
surprise interview.
And see you later.
No culture here, but
see you later. That was Troy Garland, great player.
Yeah, what a prospect for the future, but guys really impressed me over the last few months. I've just met him, I suppose, the last couple of years. And he's just done well.
I've been lucky. I played with him for about a year and a half, maybe. And we played 2 Port Natals, 2 KZNs together, and we did exceptionally well.
Yeah, you guys have done well. You were showing me your record last night, Arnie. It's very, very impressive, eh? The man, the myth, the legend, Arnie Muscat. He's a great friend of mine for many, many years.
You're great respect for him, my friend. And I did put an offer that you shoved me off. I said, ask me to play a game with you sometime. Yeah, I'd be honoured.
And he said, let me just see how the other guys are doing at the moment.
I don't know where we're going to ask you on this.
Start alphabetically, eh?
Greg's played a banger there.
They've been strong. They've been strong.
High level of bowls all round.
Considering the Greens going from 12 seconds to 10 to 9.
Oh, Richie, great effort.
Before you came on air, I was saying to Roger, we had all 8 of you playing. I said, in my opinion, all of you put a lot of work into your bowls.
Yeah.
In terms of that, and it shows how the guys are doing.
Well, I think to play at this level, you have to be spending at least an hour a day on the green. And obviously, but that's not counting the weekends where you're playing games, Saturday, Sunday. But if you're not putting the time in, you're not going to compete at this level with these guys. So they're just outstanding, and consistency is the key. That's it.
So I want to ask you a question. You've got a great record, you've been around. What do you class as practice? How do you practice?
So a lot of people might not want to hear this, but we've been given exercises by the district that we need to complete. Not compulsory, but just some guidelines of short ends, long ends, moving the trail. Yeah, similar to the 2020, the trail, the drive, And if you're not doing your exercises and the constructor, so you pick a topic for the day, whether that topic is drawing or trailing the jack or whatever the topic is, and go and work on that. If you're struggling with your backhand, go and work on your backhand. And pick a topic and go and practice. So there's no bowler that I know, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, that can just walk on the green on a Saturday morning and just come and play at this sort of level.
You can't play and practice.
Yeah.
That was what I was taught by Bert Potter and Bruce McKink and those.
Yeah.
In those days, and they did all those drills, and I was lucky as a younger guy. allowed me to practice with them. And to try all those different shots.
I know it's like I say, you have to do the practicing. It's just a reality. If you're going to compete with these guys, you've got to spend the time on the green, constructive time on the green, not just playing fun games with your connections on a Wednesday afternoon. Go and practice.
So you might know I do coach, qualified coach, but I try and mentor a bit, and I tell people personally, when I practice, I don't want to play with anybody else. I'm there to fix my backhand or my forehand or whatever. And then after 20 minutes or an hour, if you think it's great, you can come practice with your mate. Otherwise, you're playing to win the shot, and you're not trying to fix what might be, you're trying to play down.
And throw the jack.
It is part of one of our exercises is throwing the jack.
Right.
Because I have seen it. I've seen great bowlers that can't throw the jack, and that means they can't play singles, actually.
Not a good lead.
Yep.
So it's interesting. I'm glad that you disagree that our district doesn't do that. I know the ladies had some sort of point system, but I think it's a straightforward 2020 just draw to a static point, which to me doesn't replicate the real life. So
I think, as you know, our district is a smaller district, but Jessica Henderson, South African coach, along with our president Hans van der Walt, they've made a constructive, conscious decision for us to improve. And we need to buy into a system or a sort of a theory where the top elite players, whether there's 32 of us or whatever the case may be, we need to be doing assessments on a weekly basis, sending them in, and they're basically picking the sides on your scores. And it sounds strange, but you can see the results in this events like this, where the guys are coming through in the All Natal, where the Kingfisher is doing better overall. Our results are showing. So I take my hat off to the selectors and Jessica in particular for enforcing these rules, because it forces you to go down and put the practice in. Or encourages you, not forces, encourages you. We want to do it. We want to do the exercise.
So is the emphasis really to have a better Kingfisher district side, or just improve bowls in general?
I think it's both, but I think it's both, because instead of making it a chore, we make it fun. So it's I mean, at the end of the day, we all want to do well. We don't want to play against you guys at Port Natal and inland and KZN country and get smashed. We want to compete. I think we can.
Do you practice individually? How does your practice?
Because the guys are relatively sort of spread all over the district. So like Pierre and Clinton, they would work together. I would train with my guys on the other side. Ron Weddle is our coach, so he would sign off the forms just to make sure the guys.
So you have somebody actually watching this.
The guys, you don't want any cheating. People are like tennis. But I mean, at the end of the day, you're only cheating yourself if you're going to do that. But we do have someone just signing off the forms and handing them in to Jessica to sort of tell them.
You on the ring yourself, or do you have a partner?
Two. Yeah, I work with two. So, but you're both doing the same topic on the same exercise.
So I'm not going to coach at those levels. One of the reasons why I probably wouldn't go with the two on the green to be different is that part of this game is about mental fatigue.
Yeah.
So if you play on your own for an hour, you might play 25 ends.
Yeah.
And it helps you to play 5 games like you did yesterday or 4 games.
So let me give you the other side of that, because Jessica sort of proved it to me, is that if I go by myself and I do the 2020s, I'm shooting 60 to 70%. Those scores drop when you do it with someone else, because they put short bowls and they get things in the way. And for some reason your score comes down to between 50 and 60 by doing it with somebody else. It makes it harder. When you by yourself drawing to an open jack, it's pretty easy.
No, but I'll practice different shots. So I'll put the jack 2 inches from the ditch on the spring. And like I learned from Bruce McKinker, those guys, when they were doing this African coaching, you got to draw to the ditch but not lose your bowl, but you couldn't be more than 2 feet short. Something stupid like that. And it was difficult. They had a certain bowl to score if you had a set.
That's what we say about picking a topic. I'm just saying with the 2020s, it definitely does make it easier when you're by yourself.
But I agree that I've got a lot of people say, I don't practice, I don't need a coach, I don't need this, I don't need that. I disagree with people. All other sports, you have a coach. It doesn't have to be the best bowler, it's just a person who understands mechanics.
Small tips, yeah.
But if I looked at your Kingfisher people over the last year or so,
And I've been looking at the guys up from Richards Bay. I don't know if they've got the same system.
Well, Terence Fraser's their coach. Yeah?
They've all got good technical ability. You can see them, they're all got decent, like straight on the mat, beautiful feet work, balances. I mean, the sport's about balance, and their balance is great. So practice definitely helps. You practice like you play, that's what they say. So when you practice serious.
You do, and that's where they talk about lucking bowls and the right rubs and all that. And it's just without sounding silly like Gary Play, the more the luckier you get, the more you practice. Same thing happens in golf. Get the runs.
Sorry. Some of you might remember Bert Potter passed on a long time ago now, I'm afraid. And Bert used to tell me, you come down to practice and say you want to practice your forehand today. And after 3-4 ends, you decide, that's perfect. He said, well, you either got two things to do. You can practice your backhand, deliver the jack, don't play the forehand anymore, or go in the bar.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time doing more backhands because it works.
It's working, yeah.
Just leave it now, leave it, and go and practice something
I agree.
else.
You don't over practice because there are guys that sometimes overplay and over practice.
Because it's muscle memory, yeah?
No, you could sometimes practice bad habits, you know what I mean? If you're doing it right, that you've done it.
So I've started something about a year and a half ago that I don't tell many people, but I started watching a lot of psychological videos, sports, and I found some great guys in golf. One's called Scratch at 50. He's like an Irish guy. He talks golf, talks sense, but if you just transfer it back to bowls, you can see the same mechanics, and it's helped me quite a lot. I probably remembered about 5 things that they say, and I found a guy that does tennis, who's amazing. And just transfer the sport, the psychology, and I actually believe it helped me.
Yeah, there is a lot of psychology involved. I mean, I think that's 80% of it is the psychology, is being able to play well under pressure. And you'll find that the guys that are at this elite level, you'll notice that when they're under pressure, they actually lift their game. If you're playing against a better player like the likes of yourself and Roger and Wayne Roberts, you actually play better. Yeah. At club level in tabs, you're not concentrating. So
it's got to hurt.
Yeah.
That's a great body.
What a man.
I remember in the early playing with the great Stuart Robinson, also passed on. He said, until you learn how to lose, you'll never learn how to win.
Well, that's the first thing my father said when I started. He said, you better learn to lose because you're going to lose more than you're going to win in bowls, and that if you can't accept that, don't play the game.
Yeah, it does pass you. I mean, the perfect point today. We had a game up and whoever it was, but somebody won 10-0 the first set. It looks very easy. They won the first 2 points in the next set, lost the set, lost the tie. It's horrible.
So it's just the way this format allows you. You're always in the game. So Richard Allen saying hello to his friend or his daughter.
Relaxed, I can't believe it. I think she's in the tiebreaker already. He was sort of waving to the crowd, and he's only 6'4", and he needs to win.
Saying hello to his daughter.
Yeah, saying hello to his daughter.
They must have travelled away to come and see him.
On the phone, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, how's that? I think we should sue them for not using our camera. Oh, that's great. That's family. That's lovely. Support.
Well, let's say goodbye to all of you later.
Cheers, Freddie. We'll see you
Fred,
Friday.
one of our loyal supporters who came out in the rain, and Fred's a great ardent rugby player, so a supporter, and he says a lot about the red card.
Right, so 1-2 Greg.
So that is now 6-5.
6-5. Game's on.
Greg's just got a
1-2 play, is it?
So whoever wins the next 3 ends probably wins. Gets to this, goes to Cape Town. Markers are feeling a bit brittle out there. Jürgen with his brolly.
Take my hats off to the Markers. In these conditions.
It's rain.
It's actually cold out there in the rain.
But once again, Shane, for all the involvements at our little committee, we met once or twice at Riverside and played in the tournament down there. And
we've done well. No, we've done well. I mean, at the end of the day, you need the buy-in of the committee, like you said, John Darthwaite, yourself, Roger. You guys have really driven it. Like I said earlier to the viewers at home, that I was approached by Johan Duplessis because they see us once a year at the Interprovincials. and they don't get to look at the players. How do they see the players? Where do they see the players? So he needs, as the selectors, as BSA, need to see the elite players on the green more often. And these PBA events are going to give them that opportunity to see the guys, whether it's on television or live. They come out to the. I know Johan's probably in Australia or somewhere at the moment.
Is he back? Was in Malaysia. I think he might be back because his son's at Hong Kong. So, but he was in Malaysia now with Wayne Roberts.
Yeah, with the guys. Yeah. So
how's it going if you're there?
Thanks to obviously BSA and Fairtree for setting this is just can open so many doors for the players that don't get noticed, you know. Greg Scott's great.
And then just from Port Natal or KZN, you know, it's been a long time since we had a Springbok selector or coach selection. So Bashi's there now. You want to say something?
No, well, listen, I speak to Bashi quite often because once again the selectors, you know, me as a players representative, they just phone me and say, you know, do you know this player, that player, how's his temperament, and I've got to give them feedback. But the selectors, I mean, at the end of the day, it's impossible for them to know all the players, but they know most of the elite players, and they always got their eyes open and they always got their feelers out there, which makes these events, it's going to give them a lot of it easier to be fair for the selectors.
So I think that I might be wrong, but actually being in KZN and actually living in Maritzburg and whatever, and if you look at the number of bowlers that made the Masters, it might have been because we had a person that can see who was playing.
No. Listen, I think it's you guys. The record speaks for itself. I mean, nowadays, if you look at the records that the selectors have to look at, and I spoke to Johan, it's like pages and pages and people from all, like 200 elite players out there, and you can only pick so many, you know. So ultimately, the records pick, the players pick themselves because of the record. So the guys that are there deserve to be there, and they've worked hard to get there. Like yourself, you're obviously there now, but you've showed me a CV of 10 pages, you know, the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah. Beating you once.
It always helps, eh?
I won't forget that one. A little bit of pressure kicking in here. It's on too, really good, and
like we said, I think
strangely short from British.
Richie's going to have to play a Lulu with his last ball.
Because he lost the first set.
Yeah, he's under pressure now.
This is the 18th, eh?
No, 19th, yeah, this is the last one.
Yeah, he's really in problems. He's going to have to.
So I think what Greg's going to have to do is match the back ball right at the back on the mark of his foot there. I don't know if Richie, with his last blocker, he's blocked the run.
I would say I would draw fourth shot.
No, he's going to the back
shot or fourth shot. Yeah.
He's going right to cover the 2 meter mark.
Yeah.
No,
that's good. That's pretty good.
He's in the area.
Jane's trying to get a suitcase ready. Jane, you're getting your suitcase ready, go to Cape Town? No?
Noodles is going to Cape Town.
Look at him standing on the bank there. He's so anxious for Greg.
Tell you what, Richard's not far away.
Is he going to draw it? Oh, what a shot. Oh! He did that yesterday. He drew it yesterday. He drew it right on top, eh? That was awesome.
Congratulations to Greg Scott. He's going to Cape Town with Clinton Knott. That'll be the final.
I think they might be playing. It's up to the players, I think.
I think they will play for the viewers at home to watch another good game of golf.
I'm sure you'll see what the arm being big as yours.
Roger, I think, wants them to play. But we'll see.
Can I ask you to go and do the interview?
Let's do that.
One from Port Natal and one from Kingfisher. Well done. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Marius, again. They're just going to chat down there.
Kingfisher, where's that?
Hold on, Okay, thanks for walking. Gregor. Well done to Greg Scott, Port Natal, the last man standing. Well done, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
There's the camera, bud. Well done. A great game. That was a great display of balls. You really turned it on. I'm sure you're very excited and the adrenaline's running.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable. And it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
So it wasn't pretty hard to hold the ball, you know. It was very soggy and everything like that.
Yeah, managed to. We were just saying in the commentary box that, you know, under the conditions, I don't think the viewers at home can realise how the rain's actually coming down here. And the quality of the game is right up there. You guys really.
It was an issue, it's heavy. We try and beat the ball to actually, but we try and be playing with a bit more weight, try and turn stuff with.
So now, just a question the viewers at home want to know, are you guys going to play the final or are you going to just split the cash? It's up to you guys. We'll have to see what do. Clinton not managed to get through. Yeah, Clinton's going through. You guys are qualified. It's well done. You're going to Cape Town. Enjoy it and good luck there. If you're going to play the final, good luck. Stop. Richie, you and me, pal. So Richie, another great performance. Unfortunately, this time, just that last ball didn't save you. Well done. I'm really proud of you. What great game. How was the surface? How was the green?
No, it ran well. You just had to get the weight right. But the greens have been rolling superbly the whole weekend. Just a little bit of inclement weather.
Yeah, I mean, did it make a difference?
No, it made same for both guys. Yeah. But you had to throw it a little bit harder.
Yeah, the speed changed. But I was just saying to Greg now, the quality of the bowls of a really high standard, and you guys really played well. So well done.
Thank you. Good luck to Greg and
Clinton
going forward.
Well done, both. Good man. Cheers.
Right, Shane. So, due to the weather conditions, we're going to shorten the final to 5 ends.
Okay.
2 sets of 5.
Okay, so for the viewers at home, to them now. All right, so you guys are going to play?
Yes.
And you're going to have 2 sets of 5 ends. That's brilliant. So, are you going to have a game for the viewers? That's great.
Come down,
I think it's important. I think that's what the people at home just want to know, that there is going to be a game to watch. But Clint, once again, well done, bud. We're proud of you. So it's Port Natal versus Kingfisher.
That's it,
Okay, so you guys have a break.
My money's on.
Yeah. Kingfisher.
So you guys can have a beer, relax, and then come back and play your final.
Yeah. Well done, chaps.
Hello fellow bowlers, College Africa is a proud co-sponsor of the KZN PBA Singles Qualifier 2025. We offer Excel, ChatGPT and corporate training throughout the nation. We're offering a 50% discount on virtual training. Scan the QR code and fill in the discount.